I mean, it's
We are.
right. We are back on the record in independent cab. CIDP. Have a missing counsel. Mr. Carson, you have one more witness?
I do. In your honor, I presented pre-filed testimony for Ms. Hepner pursuant to, can't remember.
You did?
NAC 706948. Was filed August 9th.
Whereabouts is that? Is that the summary of testimony?
Yeah, hers was pre-filed
Hers was
testimony.
pre-filed. It's in the pleadings. Oh, okay.
Basically, it's just that you either accept it as it is or she can read it into the record.
Is it volume 1 of 1, or 1 of 2?
Should be under the witness exhibit list as well
He's got
for the board book.
he needs 1 of 2.
Yeah, we've got 2 of 2 here. And then
These
we've
are
got
1 of 2.
Clearly an attorney. You handle this with this such. Madam Clerk, will you, do not need to do it now, but will you make a copy of that and it will be marked as cool?
You found it, Mr. Chairman?
I didn't find it, but he just wants to have it marked and introduced, right? Otherwise, she's gonna just read it.
Just either read it, whatever. Want to just read it so it's in the record?
How, length? I don't,
It's 2 pages.
oh.
Just, I don't-
Simple.
Should be there.
Do you want to do that?
Oh, okay. So we were looking the wrong one.
and I get,
Let's file that. Book 1 of 1, apparently, instead of 2 of 2. Gotcha.
I apologize.
Yeah, I thought it was 1 or 2 of 2. Oh, wait, no, I have an outline. I don't see the actual testimony.
In the packet we got, it was the last witness. They had,
Oh, yes, it is on that. The outline of.
it works.
Oh, okay. So it's.
Mr. Chairman, I have it.
No, it's right here. So, does any member of the board need this to be read to the record? We can just read it ourselves?
Nope.
Okay. So this will be marked as exhibit. I know it's in this binder, but it's being called out, so it'll be marked as exhibit 4, the pre-trial, the pre-hearing prepared testimony of Claudia Hoffner. Do you want to qualify it, Mr. Carson? Or do you want me to
No.
qualify it?
You can, but can I ask one?
Sure.
What was 3 again? Exhibit 3?
No, exhibit 3 is reserved for you if you
Oh, for
Want-
this thing.
Yes,
Okay,
because a lot of it is not.
okay. Redacted.
Part 1.
And one point of contention, when you want this redacted, how quick?
Well, you're gonna have to file it before the case is over.
Okay. I just. Sure.
And when he does file it, that would be the time for us to point out any objections we may have.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. You can make your record of that.
Okay.
He's already testified to it and we will, frankly, so we're all on the same page, we'll have to make sure, and I'll interveners and Mr. Carson, but part of my job as presiding officer is to make sure it's properly has been removed from it, things that are not evidence.
And just so me and Mark are on the same page, I will go and collect all of your guys' books. And if it's okay, I mean, like, I'll rip out the first 30.
We're just gonna go, just stand at ease for 1 second. I think I have a solution for this.
Rip it. Just they gotta rip out pages. Is that what you understand? Is that I was just supposed to rip out pages, like the opening statement plus anything that, like the law.
Right.
Then the rest just sits there.
Right.
The pictures and all that.
Right.
We're gonna proceed as I indicated. You'll have to put in, I thought that I might have a way to short circuit this, but I can't.
So back to my question, I'll just collect everybody's that I've given and rip out the according pages and submit one to,
Fine by
Counsel?
me.
okay.
Anything else procedurally? And you said you're going to qualify her or I'm going to qualify her? Ms. Oppener, you know you are under oath and subject to penalties of perjury.
I do.
And do you have a copy of your pre-filed direct testimony in
Yes, I
front of
do.
you? Do you have a copy of it in front of you? Okay. And it is comprised of testimony. Here's of 3 pages and a certificate of service after that, correct?
Correct.
Did you prepare this testimony or was it prepared on your direction?
No, Brent asked me and I answered.
Pardon?
He asked me, are you aware of this? What is your answer?
Yeah,
So
so-
I told him.
Okay.
I
So
answered.
it was prepared
Was-
by you or under,
It was
your
prepared with
direction.
my answers. Yes,
Okay.
correct.
do you adopt it as your testimony as though given under oath orally today?
Yes, sir.
You may cross-examine.
I have no questions.
Hello, Claudia.
Hi.
Did you have any involvement in the drafting of the pro forma, either the original or the amended one?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And what portions of that did you help contribute to?
Well, I was indicated by Brent. He basically gave me the guidelines as far as what he expected to obtain as income, what expenses he wanted to show. And then actually, I remember he said, I want you to do a pro forma that looks exactly as when you file a pro forma for the NTA. And by that, in my experience, and this might clarify a lot of questions here with regards to the pro forma, we seem to be stuck on that. When you present a pro forma in the NTA, and I now find out that as well in the TA, you are in certain point meeting the analyst and they will tell you, you are missing this point, I need you to correct this, or you're missing this or that is relevant or maybe not as relevant. And so when we filed this application, yes, there were some expenses missing and the income was very conservative. But then we were hoping that we will have the opportunity to review it with an analyst of the TA. Well, 2 years and a half in the process, there was not a single analyst in the TA. So we didn't have basically that opportunity just now, a month ago.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Just a housekeeping question. Could you go to page 3
Oh, what?
of the,
Oh, this.
yeah, pre-cost test? Are you there?
Yes.
Can you explain why Brent Carson signed this instead of you?
Because he is our attorney representing them, both of us.
Okay, thank you. That's it, I'm sorry.
Just briefly, Claudia, do you have any experience working for a taxi company?
No, I don't.
That's all I have.
Can you redirect?
No, sir,
Thank you. Do you have any other witnesses?
I do not.
Sir, board
I have
members?
one question.
I'm sorry. I keep on forgetting.
I'm sorry.
She was out the door.
No, she wasn't out the door. I'm sorry. Thank you.
do not have any.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Sutherland.
I have, well,
I wish you didn't whack me along the head.
Ms. Hopner, did I pronounce that right?
Yes,
Okay, I don't want to mess that up, and I'm known for it. On the first page of your testimony, line 26 and 27, the question says, why did you file the application? And your answer is, we saw a need in Las Vegas for more safe, reliable transportation. And then you don't explain what that is. So am I to understand you believe that the current state of the taxi cab industry is unsafe and not reliable now?
the point is that we believe so much that the industry provides a safe and reliable service compared to what already exists on transportation, which is the alternative, Uber, Lyft, and the illegal.
Okay. So I'll ask you, you're the 51% owner of this company.
Correct.
And I know Mr. Carson has kind of taken the lead in a lot of the operational questions, but technically you're the majority owner. What are you going to do differently than the other cab companies?
Well, I like to think that we are personally, I am more aware of what experience I want the people that come to Las Vegas to have. I don't want the people in lines for an hour or an hour and a half. Like my family, when they come to Las Vegas, when you are in Las Vegas, your family want to come and visit. So your house become a hotel, you become a tourist guide. In many occasions, my family have been standing an hour and an hour and a half. Is that a good experience? Is that what we want the people that come to Las Vegas to have? Personally, no. They're gonna say Las Vegas is amazing, but the transportation service is really not there.
Okay. So I'm clear here. What you're saying, you're not saying that it's not safe and reliable. You're saying that we need more of it.
More of it.
Okay. And that's what you add to the table, is to bring more. You're not going to really do anything dramatically different than they're doing.
Right.
You're going to provide more.
Right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I have no questions. Thank you.
Mr. Decker?
No questions. Thank you.
And thank you. Now, do you have any additional,
No, sir.
any additional testimony? I mean, any additional evidence?
This thing.
Other than Exhibit 3 and the fact that you'll be standing for crossing.
Yeah, let me make sure. Exhibit 1, noticing the application itself, the reduction of the PowerPoint and her testimony. I don't have any further exhibits by that.
I'm not going to ask you to rest yet because I don't know what you're going to be examined on tomorrow and what you might want to present. Is any intervener witness available? Well, probably don't want to do an intervener witness until after you've looked at so any other business to come before us this afternoon?
Oh, Mr. Chairman, I know we have a little bit of useful time, and I didn't know if outside of just the testimony we got regarding Mr. Carson's assertion earlier today, if we're going to get any staff testimony. And I didn't know how that would fit, but I know we got a little time.
I don't believe there's any staff testimony being.
No,
Okay.
the staff is not taking a position one way or another. We just, based on the reports that you've read, that's basically the position, but we are
Okay.
neutral relative to the application, and we leave it to the board's sage advice as to making a determination as to whether or not the application should be approved or not.
We have the limited testimony that the administrator gave us. Yeah, I understand them wanting to try to use the time, but in fairness to them, I don't think I can make them go for it.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, then we will be in recess till 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Sir, I believe there was an additional opportunity on the agenda for public comment.
Oh, thank you very much, council. This agenda item is placed on the agenda for members of the public to who wish to address the board on matters within its jurisdiction. We may not take action on it. We encourage the public to make comment if they wish to. Is there any member of the public that would like to make public comment? Being none, unless anybody else cares, we'll adjourn.
Second.
We're in adjournment until 9. Thank you, Council.
Agency.
Not today, apparently.
Is it acceptable to leave some of our materials here?
Gonna ask the same thing.
The room will be locked up.
It will be.
So it's-
Yeah.
This is your.
Well, the